Hey, collective. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and tap into your energy and see what your guys want you to know, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Spirit. Hang on. All right, what message do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What's the overall energy for the collective? We have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So you could be giving or receiving something, okay? Something that you've been hopeful for, praying for, okay, is going to come into fruition, but it may cause some rivalry or, competition. But give me 1 second. Let me set the mood. It smells so good. Nope. Okay, it's lit enough. All right, my loves. So, we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So you could be giving to someone, or you could be receiving something from someone, okay? Some type of help or something tangible, money. I gotta get comfortable. Okay, there we go. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Okay, someone may be wanting reciprocity at this time. Balancing the situation out. We do have legal issues in my other deck here as well. So some of you guys could be going to court, dealing with some type of litigation at this time. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. Okay, so yeah, you could be, just wanting to be around genuine people, okay, who celebrate you, who support you and what you do. And there's a reciprocity, okay? You want balance in your life, stability, okay? So there could be someone that is coming in your life to help you with something, okay, to balance out a financial matter, or it could be anything. These could be friends, you hanging out, just spending quality time with the people who you love, and just enjoying one's company, okay? For others of you, this could be some type of assistance that you are receiving. Someone is giving you something to help with your circumstances, okay? This could be legally, an attorney, anything. I feel like someone is stepping in to balance something out or help you, okay? Yeah. Something that's going to make you happy, okay? I just heard a breakthrough. Okay, so if you've been in a house for a while, it may be good to like spend some time with your friends, and get to know like-minded people. Some of you guys, yeah, King of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like someone is coming in. You could be getting a career that you feel like, you're making more money. Okay, some of you guys are getting a raise or a promotion, and you're celebrating, I feel like more money is definitely about to come in. So if you are waiting on some legal matter to be sorted out, well, you get some type of lump sum of money. Um, I see that coming, okay? Some of you guys could be getting a home, okay? An inheritance from a loved one. Some of you guys are getting a settlement payment that's coming out. Some of you guys are getting a better job or career change where it's like you're making more money. Others of you are getting a promotion and elevating in whatever it is that you do. Regardless of the fact, you're going to be getting more money, okay? More tangible things that is going to make you happy. It's going to be something to celebrate for sure. Yeah, after many challenges, after feeling stagnant, I feel like you've learned and you've grown from a lot of things, a lot of mistakes, and I feel like this is your time, okay? I feel like you've been working towards something and you may feel like, God, it was so hard to get this job, or it was so hard to move up in this career path, or, you've been in toxic relationships and friendships where people didn't really support you or be there for you. The loyalty wasn't there. And so I feel like now that is what you are wanting. And it's like, you're setting those boundaries. You're setting the tone in your life. Like, I'm not going to accept anything less than what I deserve. I'm not going to accept that job that is a dead end job. I'm not going to accept people being around me that are leeches and are not in alignment with, where I'm at in life and where I'm going. Okay. So I feel like you are, spending more time, more leisure time, being out, enjoying yourself, having more fun. And this could be a long time coming. This could be after a hardship or, constant blocks and stagnancy. Okay. Trial and error. But it's like, now you have those boundaries. You've learned a lesson from the past. And this is why you're being blessed, or why you are about to level up financially. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, Knight of Swords. And you're ambitious, it's like you can't be broken. You've already been through the trials and tribulations. You're a hard worker. You're dedicated to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And you're confident in knowing that no matter what the obstacles are, you're going to get past it. You're strategic enough to supersede anything that is trying to block your blessings or block you from your goals. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, Tower, transformation. Okay. You're like the Phoenix rising. A lot of things are shedding, a lot of things that you're no longer tolerating. You want that balance. You want reciprocity. You want stability and security when it comes to any foundation that you are building for yourself or your family. Okay, tell me more. And I do see that some of you guys are going to court about something. Yeah, it's like you have to set boundaries with certain individuals. I will clarify to see what's going on. But I do feel like you are defensive about something, or like you're going to court with someone. Maybe it's a divorce for some of you guys, because the King of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles is here as well. Or maybe you're just going to court, you feel like you at the workforce, something wasn't fair. Okay. Something was not just, and you are seeking justice in that matter. Okay. It could be discrimination. It could be the lack of pay. It could be whatever happened. It could be a HR issue. But whatever this is, where you feel like you were disrespected or you wasn't treated fairly, you're fighting for that. Some of you guys, it could be just a competitive career path that you're in, and you are, through the challenges, you're sticking through it. I feel like you feel as if you have to protect yourself or protect what it is that you're trying to create or build in your life. Okay. Yeah. We're going to see what is it that is making you feel like you have to be straightforward and direct. Okay? Because you may feel like someone is playing with you or someone is trying to play you. But you know what you deserve. Okay? So you're willing to go to court. You're willing to fight it out and battle with whoever it is that's trying to oppose what it is that you're trying to do. Okay? Yeah. Tell me more. Okay, you're standing your ground and things are falling apart. Okay, so if you were quiet before, you're no longer quiet. Justice is here. Yeah, some type of legal issue or court. There's going to be like a settlement or something you're fighting for. Okay, it's like, but you're not backing down. Okay, so if you were in a marriage and you're getting a divorce, it's like, this is what I deserve. This is what I had before I was with this person, and this is what I'm taking with me. Or that's how you feel. Like, no, this person doesn't deserve that. This is why, da 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 da. You crossing your I's and dotting your T's because, oh, did I say that backwards? You're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Okay. Let me slow down. But anyway, the Knight of Swords is like you're confident in what it is that you feel like you deserve. And it's like you're going to defend that to the end. Okay. But something is coming down. It's like whatever the confusion was, okay, or whatever was not meant to be, Spirit is bringing that down because something may have been prolonging for so long. And it's like, man, I am just tired of this. I want it to be over, right? So I feel like at this point, you guys are going to court. You're getting some type of letter in the mail, emails or something about this situation that is making you feel like I have to deal with this and I have to deal with it now. But it seems as if you're defensive about something. Let's see. Tell me more. You want fairness. You want justice, you know? Yeah, because I feel like it's a bunch of confusion or something behind the scenes that is just like something's not sitting well with you. Okay, you may be getting a runaround. And it's making you feel some type of way with the Devil card. Yeah, it's like someone is doing something behind the scenes, or you feel like someone is not treating you fairly. And you're trying to get down to the bottom of it, so you're taking this person to court. Yeah. There could be some type of codependency or addiction here. Okay. Someone could have an alcohol addiction, or someone could deal with depression. Someone could be very greedy as well. Okay. Trying to take something from you. Okay. Something is not what it seems. Okay. So if this is like a family matter where, someone passed away in the family and it's like people are arguing over who gets what, if there was no will set in place for this person, you may feel like you deserve something and your family members are like hiding money, or, somebody is not really being truthful. Someone is being greedy in this situation, and it's like a lot of confusion. So you may want to take this person to court, or you're defensive. It's like you don't trust what's going on. Okay. You're not trusting what's being told. And it's like, yeah, someone is living a life of luxury and they're not being fair with the Six of Pentacles of giving you what you feel like you deserve, or maybe you don't know about this and maybe you are about to hear about something, because the Tower here, something's going down. And when you find out, you're going to be so upset that this person or these people hid this from you. Okay. This could be an inheritance or something. Yeah, you may be getting notified about an inheritance or something that you have. Okay. that your family members have been hiding from you, but they've been living a life of luxury, not giving you your portion of what you deserve. Wow. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. To keep you chained and bound. Yeah, something is being covered up. The truth. Yeah. Wow. And so you could really have been struggling in the past or still, and you're waiting on some type of settlement or something that you have not received yet, but you're supposed to receive it. Yeah, you've been going through challenges. Okay, some of you guys could be suffering from some type of addiction or depression. But I feel like things have been very challenging. You've been waiting on whatever this lump sum of money is, or maybe you don't know about it and it's just going to pop up like a surprise. Okay, but there's some chaos in the mix of this where you feel defensive. You don't feel like you can trust someone's not telling you the full story of whatever this is. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're about to get a breakthrough. You're about to get some type of payout, some money that's owed to you. Okay, yeah. Or home that's yours, that's been unfairly distributed. Whatever is going on, it's like you've been waiting a long time for this. It's like constant, while someone is living a life of luxury, or it could be a corporation, somebody that owns a business and they're nickel and diming you whole time. They owed you this amount. Okay, you found out, you gained some type of clarity about a situation. Maybe you were fired and that was unjust. Okay, and so this is a HR situation that maybe went beyond that, if it had anything to do with discrimination or something like that. But the truth is being revealed. Okay, so any challenges and hardships that you have had, I feel like Spirit is about to bless you and you're about to come out of that energy with that 10 of Wands of just working hard, doing it by yourself, living paycheck to paycheck, or just, really grinding and not seeing the success that that you deserve. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, you're about to get some type of money, okay? Some type of payout. Tell me more. But you may have to go through a lot to get it. Strength card. Spirit is saying stay strong. Whatever you believe or whatever happened, okay, you need to speak, okay? And this Knight of Swords energy, be bold, okay? Don't hold back. Respectfully, okay? Spirit is wanting you to stand up for yourself, okay? And go after what you deserve. And so if something was not sitting well with you, if something was not fair, if someone was discriminating against you or doing anything that was unjust, Spirit is about to make it right. I cannot make this up. We got legal issues here. So there's something that's been going on, okay, that I feel like you're going to court for it. But Spirit is just wanting you to be patient, okay? Understand that you're going to get what you deserve, okay? You don't have to really make a scene about, just going off on someone or being impulsive, like the old you. You don't have to do that about your money or whatever, because you're going to be good regardless. Spirit is wanting you to handle this in a diplomatic way this time, okay? They want you to go about this diligently and respectfully. And I feel like that's when you're going to get your blessing, because they're watching your reaction, how you react to a situation, okay? So yeah, it's just like do things the right way, okay? This is like a lesson, a revamp. And I feel like this definitely has to do with family. Okay. Some of you guys, it could be a career, but I'm getting a lot of you guys, this could be family members or like a close friend that you were living with or something like that, that owe you some money or, you know, moved out and didn't pay their due. Temperance card. Spirit has you. Spirit is like, everything is going to be sorted out. Everything is going to be okay. Don't worry. Okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they're about to bless you with some type of spiritual payout. And you may not be expecting it, but they've been watching you work hard. They've been seeing and peeping the scene of what's been going on. But this is just to teach you so that you can become stronger. Whatever this job, if you lost a job, that was them, your spirit guides, moving you away from that because you deserve so much more. Okay. They wanted you to stand up for yourself and do what's right and have integrity, unlike some of these people that you've been dealing with. All right. That's been trying to confuse you and keep you stuck and keep you bound to this poverty, not elevating. Okay. That's over and done with. What's the outcome, Spirit? Okay. Yeah. They were trying to strengthen you. And I feel like that has happened. Yeah. The World card. The cycle is over. You are completing and wrapping up this lesson. And like I said, you're about to get some type of payout where you're going to be very happy and fulfilled. Your family is going to be taken care of. Okay. You're going to have a home, or you're going to have the money to, move whatever you need to do. Cause we got move out as well. Thank you. Next. All right. Some people are not going to be happy for you though, with the fake smiles. Okay. Because they wanted you to be bankrupt and hustling all your life for everything that you wanted for yourself. These people wanted you to be in this poverty mindset, stuck and bound and confused. Okay. But it's like, you know better than that. You have the clarity and the knowledge. Okay. You have depth. Okay. You could research a lot, but sometimes you could be impulsive and just react. And that's because you're used to, reacting a certain way. But it's like you're changing your mindset and you're learning from that. Okay. You've transformed into someone that is wise, someone that is, trying to slow down and think before they react. Okay. Because I really do feel like you can have a little sass to you where it's like, don't play with me. I'm cool, I'm fair, but don't play with me, and don't play with my money, don't play with my family type of energy. If you feel disrespected, you may go off the handle. But Spirit is like, just be calm, be cool. We got you. Okay. We see what's going on. Saturn is retrograde. A lot of people about to start getting karma for the things that they've done. Okay. So it's just like, just be patient. You don't have to wish bad on anyone. Just know justice is about to be served. Okay. Yeah. You could have had to file for bankruptcy or, whatever. You could have been in debt, and it's like you're trying to pay down your credit card bills or whatever the case may be. And it's like, yeah, you're about to get this lump sum of money where you're going to be able to do that and some. You're going to be so happy with this outcome. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys are moving. Okay. You're thinking about your future. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh my God. Because you walked away from people who no longer serve you, you're getting so many opportunities, new homes, new careers. You're listening to your intuition. Ace of Cups here, okay? People tried to break you and stop you, okay? But they couldn't, okay? Because you are divine and you are destined for this lifestyle. Cannot make this up. Look at this. Look at what you're about to receive. You're about to receive love, partnerships, You may even start your own business or start to tend to yourself, self-love, and really build this success for yourself, okay? Where you meet your person along the way. The Three of Wands is here. That's like thinking about your future, okay? You're wanting that security and stability and that foundation for your family, and you're about to get it, okay? Justice is about to be due. Okay, justice is due. Okay, so payouts are about to start rolling. All right, and that's just what it is. People are going to be mad about it because you walked away from them and they cannot leech on to your success and where you're going. What my shirt say? That's lucky I find it. Look at that. That's a synchronicity right there. You're lucky. You're about to feel like you're so lucky for this, because for some of you guys it's going to be a surprise, okay? But this is from the divine. This is from your ancestors, okay? Your spirit guides have been protecting this money for this specific. They wanted you to mature. They wanted you to know how to handle things diligently and, you know, with poise and fairness, okay? They wanted you to be more, you know, communicative and bold, expressing yourself, okay? And not like bowing out in the shadows and just letting people walk over you, all right? Clarify this Six of Pentacles, okay? So most definitely listen to your intuition at this time, okay? Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Clarify this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're thinking about your future. And like I said, you want fairness. You want balance, okay? You want to, yeah, you're thinking about traveling, okay? Maybe you have a bright idea about moving somewhere to a different location from where you grew up, okay? But you're thinking about how you're going to get there and the money. You need money to do that, right? So it's like, okay, am I starting a new job? Am I saving for, you know, this home in a different state or city, whatever this location? You know, I feel like you're planning for the future, okay? You're getting your money in order, okay? And I feel like something is owed to you and you're waiting on that. This is going to change your life, okay? When it comes to your finances, I feel like this is about to be a turning point in your life. You're also making a decision who you want to go on this new path with you, okay? Clarify this Three of Cups. Yeah, the Lover's card here. Yeah, so I feel like you're more outgoing at this time. You know, you could be going out more, mingling, looking for love, going on dates, you know, enjoying yourself with your family and friends. Some of you guys are celebrating, having throwing a go away party or something like that, or you're just getting together with your loved ones. I am seeing people who are someone that is dating more, okay? Also, some of you guys could be getting pets, new pets, okay, that you're in love with, or, you know, I just feel like there's new soulmates coming in and people who genuinely are meant to be in your life, including pets. If you purchase a pet or something like that, you're going to really love this pet and it's going to feel like it's meant to be, you know? I do feel like there's more genuine connections, okay? You and your friends are hanging out more. You may be meeting new friends as well. You may be dating people outside of your normal type. And you're just, you know, being more free, okay? Some of you guys may be thinking about getting married, or you're taking the next step in your relationship, okay? Moving in together, moving to wherever the city, if this is a long distance relationship, because I am seeing that as well for some of you guys, you may be moving to where that person lives, okay? And this person could be very stable. I do feel like a lot of you guys are about to move though, for sure. And like you're partnering up with people that are meant to be on your path at this time. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay. And so if you're doing things like working out, going to yoga classes and things of that nature, you may meet like your soul tribe, people that are relatable, and you know, you connect with them and become great friends, long-term friends. Yeah. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Yeah, especially if you're on like your health journey. Okay. So, yep. There was some challenges or confusion about family matters. You feeling like some people in your family were a burden. Okay. Yeah, it's like a cycle. Some challenges over money matters in a home. All right. So like I said, for some of you guys, you could be getting a divorce because you're tired of this same repetitive cycle. Okay. It's like an urgency because you feel like it's time. Okay. Yeah. It's just too hard to keep this going when I feel like, Spirit is like, time is up. Okay. It's time to release the things that is weighing you down. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to find this liberation that you've been looking for, this freedom. Okay. And you're not going to have to fuss and fight and do the most. Okay. Some of you guys could be, like I said, trying to handle some legal issues or like debt. Okay. So if you and your partner were going through some difficulties or challenges, I feel like you're trying to do something to come out of that, which for some of you guys could be filing bankruptcy. Okay. If your house is up for foreclosure, something of that, like pertaining to a property, that may be going to the wayside, or something with the property is being removed or revamped, remodeled. If someone has a gambling addiction, you may be walking away from that particular person because it is stressing you out. It is becoming burdensome, especially if you have children. Okay. So you may have lost something and you're walking away, but Spirit is going to bless you with something better. Okay. This is a new journey, whether you are alone or you're coming along and you and your partner are working through whatever these challenges are together. Because I do see for some of you guys, there's a foundation with two individuals working through the obstacles, you know, as well. So if you had any type of issues related to the home, you guys may be moving somewhere else because this house is just like you're tired. You're tired of putting money into it, or something is going wrong where it's like it's no turning back. We have to move. Like, okay, some type of urgency. Clarify this Nine of Wands. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so just make sure you're not being impulsive about your decisions at this time, or just because, you know, you feel the energy or you have the passion to do something. Make sure you're thinking it through and you're being patient and taking your time before making a decision. Also, use your intuition. All right. You are the leader in your life, Spirit is saying. So you have to take control of the situation, but just don't be impulsively doing things, okay? Jumping into something, because you don't want to continue on with the repetitive cycle, okay? You're trying to break this cycle. But right now you're feeling inspired to take care of or release what no longer serve you. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Yeah, you're like, run me my money. Okay? Or you're about, like I said, Ace of Pentacles again. You're about to get some type of abundance. Okay? So good news is coming in the mail. Okay? Some type of payout, some type of new career, a financial opportunity, a new venture. Okay? Is coming. So prepare yourself. And I want to say this, when you get this lump sum of money, please be frugal, okay? Do not go splurging and spending, because again, a lot of you guys are looking to move, you're looking to do things, but you don't want to go get into debt. And if you're already in debt, you don't want to make it worse, okay? So if you get this lump sum of money and you're like, I can pay my credit card bills later, or I can do, things that are important later. It's like, no, let's take care of the important things so that we can enjoy, you know what I'm saying? There has to be a balance, all right? Spirit is not saying you can't have fun and enjoy yourself, because it's been a long time coming. You deserve that as well. But they don't want you to splurge and just be careless with the money that you're receiving, where it's like it's coming in, but it's going out just as fast. Okay. Invest a little. Okay. Save some, put it in your savings. And yeah, think about your future as well. All right. Because you're trying to create generational wealth. You're trying to create this stability. And so you have to learn how to save. Okay. That's a part of money management and getting your finances together. Okay. Clarify the Tower card. Yeah. And so whatever, like I said, someone was not there for you emotionally. I feel like someone was not a good friend or a good partner in your eyes. You felt like this person it's just like that emotional side was missing. Okay. This person could have been very nonchalant when it comes to feelings and emotions, or understanding how to like nurture you in a way that you want it to be. Okay. There was something that was off balance when it comes to giving and receiving. Okay. And I feel like you felt neglected. Okay. Where it's like, okay, you're no longer wanting this situation to go on. Okay. You're feeling defensive. You're feeling like this person didn't do as much as you did, or there wasn't any reciprocity. The emotional stability, you feel like this person lacked that. And the compassion, you feel like this person wasn't compassion. Maybe they were very goal driven and just focused more so on the financial things, and you felt as if this person was very greedy. Okay. Someone also could have had some type of alcohol addiction or some type of addiction as well. Okay. Where it's like the money was going down a drain. This person could have had a gambling addiction or something of that sort, where it was like, yeah, they didn't consider the family, and maybe they didn't run it by you how much money they were spending or whatever. So you're defensive about that, and you want to take this person to court, or you wanted to get a divorce and get spousal support. Okay. Whatever this is, yeah, it's like this person was very nonchalant about it. Like it wasn't that serious, or it wasn't as bad as it is. You felt like this person should have gave you more clarity, and really, you feel as if this person kind of left you in the dark when it came to like a financial matter or something that was given to you. This person didn't tell you, or they didn't give you what you feel like you deserve, what was owed to you. And so now something is coming to the light. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion about this success, because someone was greedy. Okay. Someone may have wanted the attention, or like I said, they had some type of addiction where it clouded their judgment, or it's like this person was just doing something for clout or for attention. Okay. Some of you guys, this person could have had something really dark going on, a sex addiction or some type of destructive behavior like gambling, obsessively, and they lost everything. Maybe they put the house up or something. I don't know, but it's like, yeah, this person just went. They're not trying to get help for whatever this addiction is. And for others of you, this person who you are married to or in a committed relationship, again, you could be going through a tough time with your partner, but you're going to stick it through. You're going to see it through. You're wanting to bring the spark back into your relationship. So it's like maybe you guys are going on dates more. You're starting to communicate more, or try to talk to your partner and bring that excitement back into your life. Or maybe your partner is getting found a job or a career change or something that is going to bring in more money. And you guys are really, I feel like wanting to talk about the uncomfortable things. Okay. Be vulnerable and really express the things that, people don't really like talking about. Like if it comes to an addiction or financial issues, debt, okay, taxes, or, something behind the scenes, I just heard emotional depth. You want this person to express themselves. What do you want? What's your love language? What is it that you want out of me? Okay. Do you want me to spice it up? Do you want me to communicate better without being impulsive and yelling? Okay. This person may have an issue with that. If you are impulsive and you just talk at this person, okay, because they could be a hard worker as well and feel like they're doing it alone instead of you guys working together. Okay. There could be, some challenges with how you communicate. Okay. There could be some, difference of perspective when it comes to how you handle money in the household and what you're spending on. Okay, so maybe you guys want to sit down and communicate about that and write down tasks or what this person should do or how they can help more around the house, how they can help more to bring the burden off of you, because maybe both of you feel like that in a sense where it's like, well, I've been working 10 hours and all you've been doing is, being at home with the kids, that's how they're looking at it. But your perspective is like, what? I'm here when the kids are screaming. I'm here when they need to be fed. I'm here when this, that, and all of this go wrong in the house. Like, it's like this person is not understanding the emotional side of how you feel. And you may not be understanding this person's perspective when it comes to money matters, or them working super hard, long hours, and not really wanting to have the time to go out and have dinner and a glass of wine or something like that. It's like you want more excitement in the relationship. You want more fun, more dates, more liveliness. And this person's like, I'm tired. You want me to bring in all this money? Well, I'm working. And when I get off of work, I'm tired. I want to rest. I don't want to go out, So it's something like that, okay, for some of you guys, okay? Take it how it resonates, because I'm picking up on different things. Yeah, somebody is very focused and determined. Someone could have started a new career, or this is something that you're about to go into, all right? Clarify the 7 of Wands. Could be your partner for some, or it could be you. All right, yeah. So it's like you don't really have to do anything physically but you may have to fill out some documents. Okay, like I said, this is wish fulfillment. If there is like a settlement or something like that, you may have to negotiate or talk to someone or fill out some documents about something. But I feel like whatever this is, it's owed to you, it's going to come. All right. There's nothing, no physical labor that I feel like you need to do, but there may be, you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah. You want something. Don't back down. Be strategic. Speak your mind. Okay. This is somebody who's going to court. Okay. Have the facts. Have the proof. That emotional stuff is head over heart in court. Okay. Because I feel like you're going to have someone that don't want to hear a sob story of why you did what. They get straight to the facts. Okay. Documentation in hand. All right. Because this person is very diplomatic. And I feel like you really expressing yourself and being vulnerable. All right. Not being embarrassed about whatever it is. It's like, speak your piece. And you will receive justice. Just be honest, okay? I feel like you have the clarity and you are ready. You like, I have the proof. I know what I'm owed. I know what this person did, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah. Clarify justice. Yeah, you're about to get some news fast, okay? Could be this week or next week. Clarify justice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. You're about to get some good news. Justice. Yeah. Regarding a legal situation, you're about to get a payout. Or a career, something is about to pay off for you. Okay. You're approved for something. So you're going to receive a letter or email letting you know that you were approved for something, or you're about to get this payout or something that you manifested is coming in quick. Okay. You're going to have to, it's going to be like, a time letter. It's like you have to respond to this, and return something in order to get whatever this is or something like that. Okay. And it may confuse you, okay? Because you're so stuck in like this pattern of whatever this is. It may shock you. It may be something where it's like, I don't know. That fear might creep in, right? Where it's like you're indecisive about this change, this turning point in your life where you're traveling, you're moving to, you're relocating somewhere, okay? This is different. And it's like, I don't know. A part of you is like, I know that I should, but what if? But what if this happened? The devil card, those dark thoughts come into your head. Don't second guess yourself, okay? It's like, I want to, but I have to leave something behind as well. You know, I want to take this job offer, but I have to relocate. You know, I want to go on this vacation, but I have to find a sitter for my pets. Don't avoid this blessing, okay? Because it's divine. It's for you to grow, okay? And really find the leadership within yourself. All right? Because this is going to lead you to where you're going, where you're headed. All right? And it's going to be beneficial. Some of you guys could be going off to school, or you got an offer, an acceptance letter, and you may be like, I don't know, should I go? Should I take it? Or should I wait out for something else? Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Clarify this Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're confused about this decision. Spirit is saying just be patient and take your time. Don't be impulsive with trying to make a decision, okay? But I feel like there may be something where you do have to, you know, respond and let them know something, you know? That is coming through. Or you may feel that way because when you receive an acceptance letter or you receive something from the courts, it's like, okay, you have to return within a certain amount of time to get whatever this is. So you have to make a decision on it. Okay. But Spirit is like, be patient, take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush through something, but also don't just disregard it and throw it to the wayside. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Cups. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. That's all in your head. You second guessing yourself and feeling like something can go wrong. You know, you're playing small. Spirit is wanting you to expand your horizon, travel, learn, you know, experience, be optimistic. And it's like, I don't know, I'm so used to things being this way. I'm so used to living, you know, in my hometown. I'm so used to being around these friends. I don't know if I really want to mingle and meet new friends, or I don't really know if I want to take that position. Like, it's time to be optimistic and like take a leap of faith and believe in yourself. You want this happiness. You want this life that you are manifesting in your mind. Spirit is like, you can have that, but don't play small. Go hard or go home. You know, where's that passion and that ambitious? When it actually comes to your front door, don't be scared. You know, don't be scared. Take that leap of faith. Two of Swords here again. This card that lets me know that you're like stuck in your head, and it's all just because you're thinking about the negative things. Okay. Think about the positive lifestyle that you want for yourself. Okay. Because you're manifesting at a fast rate. I feel like a lot of you guys are about to take on some leadership role and do your own thing when it comes to like entrepreneurship or starting something that is going to be very lucrative for you in the future. Okay. But you got to let go of, you know, the negative thinking and like this behavioral pattern that keeps you limited. Okay. Yeah. Don't avoid making the decision. Okay. Making a decision. Clarify the Devil card. Because you're going to regret it. You know, it's like you're going to constantly keep working hard. With the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Do what you love. Do what you feel inspired to do. Create. Okay. Create out of the burdens in your life, the heartache, the addictions, whatever this is, okay? But it's like when it comes to a relationship, don't be naive. When it comes to anything, really, don't be naive, okay? Be logical, be strategic, be confident, and be truthful with yourself. Because something is keeping you stuck. Something is keeping you bound and chained. Okay. For some of you guys, this is a relationship. Clarify this Ten of Wands. Yeah, that you need to walk away from because it's burdensome. Okay. Spirit is like, you need to release that relationship. It's not going anywhere. This is a stalemate. And they already brought the tower down because you've tried. This person, if they're going to be stubborn and not want to work on themselves and change, it's like you're limiting yourself in what you could potentially have with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. What your spirit guides are trying to bless you with. They want you to be strong, bold, and courageous and believe in yourself. Be confident in what you can get, because this relationship has expired. Okay. It is time for you to move on. Okay. It's time for you to get stable and secure where you're not living paycheck to paycheck, job from job, you know, doing something purposeful that you feel like is going to help humanity in some way, I feel like Spirit is trying to get you on that path. Okay. It's like time is up for the toxicity, the old patterns that no longer serve you, and that limiting mindset. All right. It's time to release these things. And intuitively what these things are. You just have to take control of your life and believe in yourself and really be disciplined. Okay. Not just talking about it, but really being about it. All right. And I do feel like some of you guys are about to get some lump sum of money. Do not spend it on people who, wasn't there for you when you didn't have it. Do not spend it on, all of these things. Okay. And then don't have anything to show for it when it comes to your security. Okay. So let's be smart about whatever this decision that you're going to make for yourself. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are about to move and you're doing something big where it's like this is a big transition in your life. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to continuously be disappointed with this person and this Knight of Cups energy, okay? Because I feel like they need to mature. That's why Spirit is like, no, this person is not emotionally fulfilling you, okay? This is not someone that you want to grow with and have that long-term foundation in the future. Because this person is very impulsive and immature. And like I said, for some of you guys, this person has a sex addiction or some type of alcohol addiction, some type of addiction where it's affecting your home life. You don't feel like this person is fair to you. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, though. Exactly. You want to build something that is going to last. Okay. You want to set a foundation where your life is balanced and you feel like you are on top of things. All right. All of this confusion and not really knowing where you stand and where this person is going, and you're not really meshing on an emotional level. It's just going to crumble everything because the foundation is not secure. Okay. Exactly. When it comes to this, you want something stable. You want something secure. You want someone that can protect you, that can help bring value into the situation, into your connection, not take from you. And then you're there to be strong all by yourself. Spirit is like, yeah, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of you dealing with it. It's yeah. And you're tired. Your soul is tired. Clarify the Strength card. Yeah. It's like you want real love. Okay. You want someone that can communicate with you. You want someone that's open-minded, that is not stubborn and stuck in their ways. You want someone to really feel you. Okay. Because I don't feel like this person, I feel like they're more money driven, more practical, and not really understanding that, you're getting bored. You're getting tired of the same old. You're getting tired of this house or whatever. It's like you want to move. You just want to move away. You want to experience something new. And that's your spirit telling you that it is time. Okay. Because I feel like the love and the compassion, and just that spark, that creative spark in the relationship has died out. Some of you guys could be pregnant, okay? Or received a proposal. Clarify the Temperance card. Justice, okay? Like I said, whatever is owed to you will be granted, okay? Just be patient and continue to work on whatever it is that you're building and your goals. All right. Whatever this court matter is, Spirit is saying justice will be served. Okay. In a relationship, you want truth and clarity. These are the qualities you want. Balance, equal give and take from your partner. And I feel like you lead by example as well. So I feel like if you react a different way, if you react in a diplomatic way, I feel like the receiver will receive the message differently. Okay. And so instead of arguing or screaming, bickering, or just being very blunt without tact, just telling it how it is out of frustration and really like hurting a person's feelings. Maybe that's what your person do, or maybe this is, both of you. I don't know. But Spirit is like, maybe go about communicating in a more diplomatic way where it's like you guys are actually listening to one another instead of talking at each other or just like not wanting to talk about it at all. The uncomfortable conversations. All right. It's like, if we're going to make this work, we have to get through it. We have to talk through it. And both parties have to be willing to do that. If not, like I said, Spirit is like something is changing drastically. Something is changing. It's inevitable. Okay. And you will know what that is in your life. Okay. Clarify the World card. Yeah. You just got to get out your head. You got to get out your head and be open to this change. Be open to the experience of learning new things and experiencing new things in your life. Okay. So it's like, it's up to you. You're hopeful. You want a better home life. You want that more money, to get that beautiful home and security and all of those things, where you have to let go of things that no longer serve you so that you can get those things. Okay. That's all Spirit is trying to tell you. All right. Because you're scared about this new beginning when you should be courageous and bold and passionate and excited about this new adventure. Okay. Have fun with it. Create. You're about to become something that is just like, it's beautiful, You just got to stay focused and determined and have fun with it. Whatever you are creating, whatever you're doing, whatever this change may be, okay? Some people, like I said, you're going to have to take leadership in your life. You're going to have to take on, oppositions, people that may be opposing whatever it is that you're doing or this change. But it's like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. It's time to move on and progress in life. So be courageous. And, I feel like for some of you guys, the partnerships, the neighborhood, you're tired of that. And it's like, I deserve something new. I deserve a new job, or I deserve the career that is purposeful. Okay. I deserve to be doing something or starting my own business and doing something that is purposeful to help others, to help myself, and to build long-term stability. Okay. So you're learning something. You're going to be in a learning phase of whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be perfect, but just start, because it has the potential of being successful, very successful. Your manifestation. Okay. Once you learn and really lock in with yourself, okay, and not hold yourself back from things not working out for you in the past. Okay. Or things moving very slow and you having to go through the obstacles and challenges. Okay. Spirit is saying stay consistent. Okay. You may be tested. You are going to be tested, but you're learning from these tests. You're learning how to navigate. You're learning how to be better at your craft and whatever it is that you're manifesting. Okay. Yeah. I feel like a lot, if you do something when it comes to content creating or It could be in the office, you know. I highly doubt that for a lot of you guys, you're getting past that office 9 to 5 type of job. You're really starting to take off doing something where you're being seen by a lot of people. People are starting to watch you. Okay. So it may have been a long time coming. If you are, or if you are, opening a business where you're selling something, it may have been a long time coming before your business took off, but your manifestations are really about to start bearing fruits. Okay. You're going to see people come in and support you. Okay. Things are starting to take a turn. So I'm telling you, get out of your head. Okay. Whatever this addiction or whatever you feel chained to, that's holding you back. Okay. If you've been drinking, cut out the drinking, cut out the liquor. Okay. I just heard dark liquor. Okay. If you're drinking liquor, period, but specifically for somebody, dark liquor, if you like that, Spirit is saying you stop drinking so much. Okay. Or this could be your partner, but regardless, you got to get serious about your life and make a decision. Yeah. And not hold yourself back. All right. Because you're holding your abundance back. Okay. And you're slowing down the process when you don't really transform and do what it is that you're here to do, that you're called to do. And so it's like, if you have kids, they're looking up to you. Okay. Whatever it is that you feel brings you the happiness and joy without getting paid, Spirit is like, you're learning what your purpose is. You're becoming purposeful. Get focused. Have fun with it. Start creating. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like this one is, once you start choosing yourself, this past person is not going to like that. Okay. This past person who you were living with or had some type of marriage or connection with, they're not liking that when you focus on yourself. Yeah. When you become, you set the boundaries, you set the tone in your life, and you start respecting and loving on yourself and really getting focused on what it is you're here to do in this lifetime. This person is going to be heartbroken, bitter, lonely, trying to understand what they did. And it's like, you're going to be the one that show others the way. You have to be the leader in your life to show others the way. And these could be also people who you work with, bosses. Okay. They're going to wish that they, didn't fire you, or, whatever they did that was discriminatory or not fair. They're going to wish they didn't do that to you, because spiritual justice is about to be served. Okay. Yep. And that impoverished lifestyle and relationships, low vibrational relationships, that's over with. Okay. You're starting a new beginning, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself, and really getting secure and stable. Okay. Especially when it comes to your career. So set boundaries and start really how do I want to say this? Like, listen to your intuition and your spirit guides, your ancestors. Okay. Yeah. See, free yourself from the chains of past friendships, family members, relationships, and connections that no longer serve you. Okay. That, just wasn't good for you. Okay. It's time to get closer to your ancestors. They want you to talk to them more. Okay. Write about the things that hurt you, to process whatever it is that you may be going through or still experiencing or working through. Okay. But there's definitely no turning back. Okay. This is a change that is going to put you on a whole different path. And like I said, this is transformation and justice will be served. Okay. Everyone that did you wrong will have to pay. Judgment is here. Okay. They're being judged. Okay. They're also judging you and seeing how you are. Did you learn the lesson? How are you going about this time around? You know, how are you handling situations in your life as well? So you're not exempt from karma. You're not exempt from being judged by the universe as well. So just be truthful and honest with yourself and do your best. They are seeing you, they're watching you, they're covering you, and they are hoping that you make the right decisions and taking that leap of faith and doing something new. Okay. So when it comes to love, what is it that the collective needs to know? Angels. New love. Okay. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, by loving on yourself, focusing on yourself, okay? We have it is safe for you to love. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. For my single people out there, new love is on the horizon. Spirit is saying deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So like I said, if you are dealing with someone that is codependent or have some type of addictions, you know, something hidden and dark, it's like it's time to remove that. Someone who is manipulative, deceptive, and it's just like they're really not bringing any value to your life. It's time to remove these types of people, okay? So listen to your intuition, use your discernment. Okay, angels, when it comes to general messages, what does the collective need to know at this time? Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, so sever vows of poverty. Get out of that poverty mindset or limited mindset of feeling that you cannot succeed or you're not deserving of wealth. Okay, self-love. Yes. Anything else, angels? Don't think that, oh, you know, you can't move to a different city or state because, you know, you're by yourself or you're codependent on someone, you know. Power of prayer. So give this situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles, okay? Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers, okay? Yeah, they want you to talk to them more. Moonlighting, okay? You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Okay, so yeah, it's like you have just, I'm telling you, okay? You can work nights or you could be doing something where you know, it's like you're getting downloads at night, okay? Whatever this creative endeavor that you do, you can turn that into a career, okay? And your spirit guides are going to help you do that, okay? If it's a part of your purpose and your path, okay? Some of you guys are changing direction when it comes to your career path, and you'll soon find out what that is. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to signs and synchronicities in your life, because they are trying to get your attention so that you understand and connect the dots of what they're trying to express to you, okay? So continue on working on your passions, okay? And it says, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income. Like I said, save, okay? Every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future, okay? So yeah, when you get this lump sum of more money, or this payout, save a little, and every paycheck is going to add up, okay? God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation, whether there is plenty of abundance for all to share, okay? All right, let's get the tea. Why is the devil here, Spirit? Why is the devil here? What do we have here? We have happiness hater. Yeah, I feel like that's this fire sign. You could be dealing with a fire or water sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, or not Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? Someone who is very immature, that is a sex addict, or just, a manipulator, very charming. This person is a happiness hater, okay? So when you walk away from this person, they feel like they want to bring you back, okay? They want to limit you because they want you for themselves. They don't want to grow or heal. They want to just keep you where you're at. So this person is still keeping tabs on you, and I feel like a lot of you guys have completely stopped talking to this person, or you're trying to, and like I said, for some of you guys, new love is coming in the mix. And when this person realizes that you're not coming back, I feel like this is going to be a hater, someone that's sending you negative, low vibrational energy because they want you to, still be in the cycle of toxicity. Okay. And so it's most certainly time for you to walk away from this situation. Clarify the Tower card. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, okay? The deception card was here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So whatever the situation is, you may have to take someone to court. Again, like I said, you feel like you wasn't giving reciprocity when it comes to your friends. You're doing way more. You're reaching out way more than these other people. And yeah. It's like you're tired of that. You're done, overextending yourself, overgiving, giving people chance after chance for them only to hurt you over and over again. And so I feel like now you're in this unbothered phase. I feel like you're about to come into a lot of blessings at this time if you have been doing the work. And you're going to have a lot of happiness haters. That's why that Five of Wands was in the beginning when I was going through the cards. There it is. All right. So, yeah. Trying to start stuff with you, okay? Some of these guys could be trying to bully you online, all right? Because they're spiritual haters and they're impersonators, They're fake, they're jealous, they're in secret competition. So just ignore it and continue to be unbothered, all right? All right, so let's see. Okay. What is it that the collective needs to know, Spirit Guides? These could be long-term friends for a lot of you guys that you're cutting off. Okay, health. Okay, focusing on your health as well. Forgiveness. One more. Thank you. Honesty. All right. And change. I'm going to take that because I feel like you guys are going through a change. All right. But this is a good change. You're going to be very happy if you make the change. You make the changes in your life. Okay. We have health here. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is your temple and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client. Also, this is a full moon, the 29th. This is a specific day where like all the astrologers are like, you're going to be lucky. This is a lucky break. Jupiter is doing his thing or whatever. I really haven't been into it, you know, but y'all can go look and see that this full moon is like a big break for something with Jupiter. Okay. So you could be getting a big lucky break. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. And I didn't even do it on purpose. It just happens like that. That's the synchronicity. Yeah. And so listening to your intuition, manifesting, you know, your desires and goals and things that you want for yourself, whether that's writing it down, affirming it, you know, all of those things is very, Spirit is saying necessary, not like you have to do it, but I feel like you would benefit a lot from doing like some type of ritual or something under the full moon, this particular full moon. And I feel like something is about to take a turn fast. This may be your lucky break or your blessing, this breakthrough that's about to come. Okay. So, always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. Okay, so that may be one of your gifts as well. Okay, something that you're about to start doing. You may be involved professionally in the medical fields, body work, or psychiatry and counseling, okay? Or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit, okay? So that's a hint for where your path is headed, okay? You could be doing some of those things now, and it's like you may venture off to doing something by yourself or like an entrepreneur type of thing versus working a 9 to 5. Okay. Forgiveness. Spirit wants you to forgive those who hurt you. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life, okay? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, okay? But I can expect it from myself. Being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes, and that could be some for you guys, you may feel like someone would withhold how they truly felt and they may explode like with these outbursts of rage when, they just can't take it anymore. So it may have been some things that may have hurt you or your partner, vice versa, because someone was being more passive aggressive and not really expressing themselves how they truly felt. Okay, these could be friends as well, or people who you just trusted to like really be honest with you. It's like when you have a friend that felt some type of way or held some type of resentment towards you, and it's like when you guys get in an argument, could have been very petty, they just went so deep to cut deep. Okay, because this is how they truly felt all along. Okay, and so that could be a lot of situations for some of you guys that have experienced heartbreak and connections with loved ones who you did not expect these situations to happen with. All right, it says, no one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. Okay, so this could have been the tower moment to break it, break through the ice, or, get you to remove yourself from this situation. It's like, oh, that's how you really feel? You felt that way the whole time, but now you want to express it? All right. It says, no one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better. But honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. Okay, so that's, be truthful. Okay, be honest with yourself. You need to let certain things go. Let it go so that you can live an abundant life. Okay, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There's a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the merit of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. Okay? You always have the power to accept the change that redirects your path. Your path is being redirected, okay, for a reason, okay? Listen, okay, what message does the collective need when it comes to their purpose, Spirit? We got Star Keeper, we got Surrender to the Sweetness, and Messenger, okay? Star Keeper, okay? Cosmic Ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and see your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're we're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission: to grow as an individual and as a part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it and lead a truly glorious life, okay? Place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. Amen. Okay. Yeah, so they just want you to surrender and just, you know, stay grounded through the turbulence, okay? Everyone is going through a transition in their life, okay? Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. So this is a central, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without any agenda. Three of Cups, the Lover's card here. Yeah. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. There has to be a balance. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. Okay? How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? And what's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? Okay? So if you've been thinking about taking a trip or vacation, do it. Okay? Plan it. Messenger is our last card. And if you've been thinking about relocating to a different city or state, I'm telling you, it's time to start planning for that. We got Sirius energy or Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. Okay. You're a part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love. And yeah, look, all of these cards are blue, water, star keeper. Yeah. Night energy, water. I'm getting Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony. Yeah, the balance, okay? Somebody that makes things just and fair and you know, it's like, yeah, justice. Okay? So you could be a truth teller, okay? You're in earth school to be a truth teller, okay? A spiritual guru or guide of some sort here, being the leader to help people get wish fulfillment and tap into their creativity and all of those things, you know? Wow. All right. To help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. Okay, so you're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripple will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others, okay? So how are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? And how are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Okay? That is a point to ponder. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this reading helped you, and I'll talk to you guys and get back with you in the next